What's up, fellas? I am back with another short video, I assume. Nothing too crazy. So basically, since I bought the car, my e-brake has not been the best, and I wanted to order the rebuild kit when I was doing all the shit, but I was like lazy, and I was like, man, it's fine. I don't need it. I'll just adjust what I've got. Problem is, the adjusters were kind of seized on one, so as you can tell, my e-brake is on, and I can still move the wheel. I mean, granted, it's not moving like very much, but if I'm on an incline, it's still gonna roll. So I am hoping to fix that today. Now, I ordered a replacement or a kit, like a rebuild kit or whatever. And these are the fucking adjusters that they sent me. If you know these cars at all, if you've ever seen your e-brake stuff, this is fucking huge. And I read some of the reviews that said it. Some said, you know, oh, great, fits great. Some of them were like, this bitch don't fit on any car. And I believe those ones now. Yeah, I don't believe it's just gonna fit on any fucking car. But I'm gonna try it anyway. So either I'm gonna make them fit, make them work, or, and this is probably what's gonna end up happening, is I'm gonna try and get the stock ones that I've got in there like unseized or whatever, so that they can actually screw in and adjust. So if you don't know how e-brakes work, and I won't go too much into it, but here's how the adjuster works, right? So these two go on the shoes themselves, right? And when you adjust this, you see how that extends this, right? So when you pull the cable and it expands the shoe, the longer this is, the more force it's going to have against your caliper. The rotor. So with one of them being stuck at pretty much like nothing, like there's no tension at all, I'm getting this issue where I can just move the wheel. Like, look, it's spun. Like, so let me get the wheels off, get the brakes taken apart, and see what we're working with. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I have to go pick up my baby real quick. So the deliberate of doing all this off camera. This is the adjuster I'm talking about. As you can tell, the replacement is huge, but I'm gonna see if I can make it work. So I'm gonna start by taking off the spring right there. That keeps all this together. It does have replacement springs too. But yeah, let me see. I think this one is actually good still. But let me see if it fits the new one so that I can know if I want to do this on the other side or not. Jeez Louise. Yeah, they weren't kidding. Alright, so it fits. Fits, but like barely. I don't know if this is gonna get in the way of putting on. I guess it doesn't really get in the way, but Yeah, I don't know. I don't like it. It feels too big. This moved too, so yeah, I don't like it. Oh well. The spring's still good too. So, kind of got this adjusted as much as I possibly can. Hopefully on camera you can see this. I'm about to drop the e-brake, so hopefully you can see the shoe collapse. Alright, so now that that's been adjusted, that's kind of where I want it to lock. I couldn't fit the caliper over it with the e-brake on. So now that I do have the caliper on, right, I can still move this. It's fucking heavy now after the welded diff. So that, and then there we go. E-brake is on. This shouldn't move anymore. Yeah. Yep, that's fucking tight. Perfect. I'm gonna put the caliper back on really quick. This side's done. Absolutely nothing that I bought from this kit worked because all of it was just too big. The springs are too big, the adjuster's too big. None of this shit worked, so don't even bother buying off Amazon for that shit. It was $10, so I'm not mad. But yeah, don't waste your time. And on to the next side. Alright, so I just finished both sides. As you can see, it locks now. I should have no issues trying to park this bitch anywhere. So this car is pretty much done for the foreseeable future, just until, you know, I decide what I want to do next with it. This is what's next. Couple things. I don't know, it's got a coolant leak. I don't know where it's coming from, but it is leaking coolant. I put some coolant in like last week, I think it was, and sometime this week I got this coolant light again. So I need to address that coolant leak. Has a parking brake issue. The headlights, like I mentioned before, I've got new lenses for those. I want to get that done. Fog lights, I get errors for the fog lights, so I want to, you know, address that also. But I know that there's something else, but mainly the big thing is the coolant stuff. Oh yeah, the axle. When I did lowering springs, I'm pretty sure I didn't put the axle all the way into the diff in the front. So I've literally just been leaking fluid. It's only when I start the car. I don't ever see like a trail of fluid or anything like that. It's just when I start it, for whatever reason, fluid leaks out. So I gotta fix that, see what's going on. But this car is pretty much done for now. So I'm gonna go to move this car out, move the X5 in, and probably start tearing it down. So that's it for today's video. If you watched it, thank you so much. Sorry again for fucking pacing around. I am always pacing around. It's been brought to my attention that I pace a lot. It's probably an anxiety thing. I don't know. I can't just like sit still. So apologize if it gets you dizzy or whatever, because I'm just like walking around spinning in circles. Sorry. But yeah, thanks again for watching. See you guys next time.
When we slide, we stay tapping on doors. Ride on triple chrome, glide on them votes. Flip on a nigga around, baby, you in a row. Playing with these drums, cause I got them sticks. Trunk bumping in the street, screwed up with my clip. Let them see how out they gone, up the blicks. Pray to God, rapper.